Don't wake your mom up. All right. Before I jump into the Super Bowl prediction, I'm gonna go ahead and give my thoughts on these postseason divisional championship games. We'll start with the Bears since that was the first game. Bears and Giants. I felt like Brett had this game won. I felt like Brett had the game won. He went up 13-0. I didn't see the beginning of the game. I was at, y'all know, I had told y'all on the chat that my wife had some complications, with things, and she had her surgery today, so I didn't get to see the beginning of the game. I didn't get to see majority of the game, but I did get to see closer. I did get to see the comeback by the Giants. When I checked in the game here and there, it was 13-0. The Bears lost total control of that game, and he just gave the momentum to Giants. That's pretty much happened in all the Giants games, to be honest with you, in this playoffs. I think the Giants was. I think the Giants was down late. The Giants was down in all three games he played, starting with Chevy, me, and Brett. And when you can't score and getting in the end zone, Brett's situation is a little different. He lost his quarterback, but you gotta play. You still gotta play. You gotta play at a high level, man. He lost his quarterback, and I think that kind of killed his momentum mentally. Because he probably still could have won the game, being that he had him down 13-0 going into the third quarter. All you gotta do is put together some good drives and kind of like use the time against him, since he had a full squad. Since Giants had a full squad, use the time against them, but that didn't happen. Giants came back, won this game 20-13. Brett made some critical interceptions in that game. I think he threw like 3. Yeah, so that's what happened, man. And Giants advanced to go to the Super Bowl. Like I tell y'all, just get in the tournament. You never know what's gonna happen, man. It can happen with an injury. Somebody can get hurt, and that might kill that person's mentality on the game, and it just can go south. And you just can look up and not saying that the man was luck, but he made the playoffs, man. He had some fair sims in there, forced sims in there, and got in the playoffs, and man, put together a good offense, good defense, and now we're in the Super Bowl. So yeah, that's what happened. See what happens with Brett next season. But yeah, Brett had the game. Giants just came back to win win that game in a thriller, 20-13. Next we got Parkway and back. I watched majority of this game. I didn't see the beginning, which is like I think I caught it in like the middle of the second half. It was pretty much a tight game. What I do think that happened is I think Parkway kind of, I know you play to win the game, and you can still kind of play the same defenses, but switch it up. That's in the rules, y'all. You have to kind of like switch your defenses up. Next season, we're gonna be on top of that. You have to switch your defenses up. He stayed in the man coverage the whole game. I know. I know in the NFL, if you can't figure something out, that coach gonna keep doing the same thing. Maybe switch it up a little bit, but yeah, you gotta switch your defenses up, man. A little bit there, Parkway, Eli. You gotta switch it up, dog. And that's for everybody. So next season, we're gonna be doing better on scouting and looking at people and seeing what people are doing, and we tightening up on everything. Trying to anyway. And you stay in the same coverage, it could cost you some games, or cost you an incentive on one of your players, or we'll figure out something. But yeah, change up your coverage a little bit, Eli. But good win, man. I ain't taking that from your win. You had a good win, man. You shut them down. It was pretty tight until you scored that 21 points. You beat a champion, man. And now you go into the championship. So it was a good game. The better man won, and here we are now, Super Bowl. So yeah, I think Bap will have a better squad next season. Lamar Jackson will be another year in. I think he'll do a lot better next season. He's gonna be a force to reckon with next season. Trust me on that. Especially with Sykes going out the division. I don't know what this new guy gonna do with the Browns. I don't know what he's capable of. So it'd be him, Manny, and then that. But you gotta watch out for the Bengals. Mixon is coming back. He's on top of it. But we ain't gonna get into that because it's not y'all time. It's these two time. They made the Super Bowl. Poppy versus Parkway Eli. Listen, like I stated just a few minutes ago, get in the tournament, and all you gotta do is win 3 games. You gotta win 3 games. If you get a first round bye, all you gotta do is win 3 games. You get in the wild card, you gotta win 4 games. Win 4 games. Win 3 games, get to the Super Bowl, win the 4th game, and you win the Super Bowl. That's what it's about. Getting in the tournament. Don't matter what the record is, get in the tournament. And that's what these guys did. They had horrible seasons. Parkway, like I said again, went off a G. Sky was the limit for him. He had a horrible 3 or 4 games at the beginning, and it wasn't looking good for him. Beat G. I think he had I don't know if he lost another game or not. I don't think he did. He may have lost one more, and I think he did lose to the Jets. But yeah, Poppy, same way. I mean, got hot at the end. And from now on, it taught me a lesson. You know, maybe if I wouldn't have laid down on them, if I would have played the game at a competitive level in the season, I may not have let this guy in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It might have worked out better for me. So that lets you know, and I'm critical on myself too. So everybody needs to play next season. I'm serious. I don't care if you won anything on. I don't care if you won in 25. Play every single game in the league, man. You got guys. Dwayne is good for it. He'll give people wins because he ain't having a good season. Don't do that. Don't do that. You pay your money. You play your games. All right. So, yeah. So we all got to play games, man, to the very end. We got a lot of people in the league that do it. We got some in the league that don't do it. But anyway, like I said, I'm making that point. I was saying that to say that these guys did that. They played, man. They just got in the tournament, and then now look where they at. Both of them playing for the Super Bowl. We're gonna have a new champion. Just on what I've been seeing, both of them are hot. Both of them are hot, but I'm sorry, Parkway, man. I'm gonna lean towards the Giants. I think the good thing is it's played in a dome, so you won't need. You won't have to play against the wind or the snow or the rain or the sleet, whatever you want to call it. So it'll be a fair matchup game. But, you know, to win in the playoffs, you got to know how to run the ball. And this man, Poppy, runs the ball. That's his main strength. I've noticed that. He run the ball and throw the back. I mean, he get you with the run, go with the play action, whatever he going to do, set you up to pass the ball. So, yeah. If you can stop the run, Eli, I see you winning the Super Bowl. But the man got a lot of good runs, and he likes to run that ball. So I call him Big Mont 2.0, because that's what he is, man. He run the ball like Wayne, and he does it well, and then he sets you up with the pass, and that's how he kill you. I mean, the one thing about this league, they figure stuff out. So we'll see what Parkway gonna do. You go in here playing that coverage you was playing. I'm not giving you a game plan away. You go in here playing that coverage you was playing against this man, though. You will not win. Trust me. You will not win. What you just did on Bap, you play that on him, you won't win, bro. Because that man likes to run the ball. So, yeah. we'll see what happens. I'm picking Giants in this game to win the Super Bowl. I think it'll be a good game though. I think the Giants pull away and win 24-17. That's my prediction on the Super Bowl. Congratulations to you both. I already sent y'all what y'all possibly gonna be getting if you win and if you lost. I sent all my divisional champs. I sent them everything they supposed to be getting. And y'all know what y'all can do. You can pay, or you can, you know what you can do with it. I already sent you. You already told me. So some of y'all did, some of y'all didn't. But yeah. So I will come on here and predict the winner when I come over here and do a prediction for the winner. Congratulate them, and from that, the Super Bowl winner will get a trophy after the Super Bowl is played. Whoever wins it, so I can look at your name on it. I'll go have a Super Bowl trophy made, and it will be presented to you on the chat, and then I will mail it off to you. And then when I mail it off to you, you get it. You can post pictures of it or whatever you want to do. But yeah, looking for a good Super Bowl. I think it's gonna be a good one. In real life, the Giants always beat the Patriots. So we'll see, and that's another reason why I'm going with the Giants. But we'll see what happens. I think it's a good game though. I think Poppy in that run game is gonna be too strong though. I think it's gonna be 24-17, and that concludes your Super Bowl prediction until the Super Bowl is played, and I do the off-season predictions on what I think is going to happen next season, on what I think is going to happen going forward. Until then, I'll holler at y'all. Let's get it. Yeah.